You have reached the voicemail box
I think I'm about to miss her call. If I don't answer, she'll go off. She'll pick up like, oh my gosh, asking me what I've been on. Or she'll wait till I get home. When I'm asleep, she's gonna search my phone. And I know I can't right my wrongs, no. I think I'm about to miss her call. If I don't answer, she'll go off. She'll pick up like, oh my gosh, asking me what I've been on. Or she'll wait till I get home. When I'm asleep, she's gonna search my phone. And I know I can't right my wrongs,
I'm about to miss her call. I guess I'm about to miss her call.
I think I'm about to miss her call. If I don't answer, she'll go off. She'll pick up like, oh my. Like now I'm debating. She swear that I'm faking. Got me acting like I ain't taking. But she's looking amazing. My shorty gon' hate me. That's why I'm here pacing. I think I'm raging. I feel sick like a patient. I'm sweating bullets. I don't think I'ma make it. Stay quiet when she hits me, cause I'm about to take it. I need a second to conjure what I'm saying. Cause the way I'm feeling, I think my conscience playing.
I guess I'm about to miss her call. I guess I'm about to miss her call.
I get it. Yo, what up, 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 what up? Damn, I guess I'm about to miss her call. You know? That sucks. So what up? We back at the bar radio. Just play the joint. So we are here. We got a special guest in the building. You know it's me, the host, the coolest cat with a comic book hat, Mr. 151. And man. So what's going on, sir?
What's up, man? What's up?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn your mic back up. Introduce yourself.
Okay, so I go by Hinton. You can follow me on Instagram, Hinton the Mark. That's HintonTheMarc. I'm an R&B artist. Miss Calls is mine. Um, it was just my inner thoughts about missing a call while doing the wrong thing, and Lord knows how that might go.
It sounds like a real life experience.
It is. It is.
I think everybody has that happen.
I've had it happen a couple times actually.
So yeah, okay.
We can speak on it. This a few times, like in my early 20s, I definitely had situations where I might have had a side chick over, or I might have went to a side chick's house, blah blah blah.
And your main girl
And
call you?
you said, you know what?
I saying your main girl call you?
Right in the middle, y'all, and I'm talking about like you sitting here praying and not knowing what to say or trying to conjure up something. You know, things like that were the basis of this song. That was the point of this song. I felt like a lot of people could relate to it, more so because everybody has that one moment where they might do a wrong deed and they're not necessarily trying to do it. They might be trying everything in their power to hold back. But your inner demon is screaming at you and it's saying, you know what, bro, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Take it. Jump at it. So,
so you jumped.
Right, so I jumped.
So what got you into music?
I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. I'll keep that 100. I have
Okay.
2 Michael Jackson tattoos.
Oh damn.
I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. That's the reason why I dance. The whole reason why I even found out that I even had a voice. So that right there was one of the main reasons why I just decided to captivate music. But not only just that, but I kept hearing other artists, and I was like, you know what, I think I can do that. and I would try to imitate certain artists. And after a while, it got to a point where I was like, you know what, my actual voice sounds kind of nice, and other people would tell me the same, and I was like, you know what, I have to chase this dream in some way, shape, or form. So I decided to
That this is this I love this question right here.
come with it.
Top five dead or alive.
Top five dead or alive.
Yep.
Okay, but we're gonna start with Biggie.
Biggie.
Mm. Yeah. I'm a Biggie fan. Um, I would say I'm also a Jay Z fan. I can't even lie to that. Not only am I a Jay Z fan, but I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan. Kendrick Lamar is a problem. Um, I would definitely shout out J. Cole and all of
Mm.
Dreamville because they're a problem as well, such as and all of TDE. So if you asked me, I would have to say that all those candidates that I spoke
Okay. All right.
of.
Cool. Cool. So give me five do's and five don'ts of this industry.
Okay. Five dudes. Shake hands and network with as many people as you can.
Yes.
It will take you as far as you want to go. Um, Make sure that you try to keep your political image up to par. You know, if you're gonna do something shady, please try to keep it as under wraps as possible.
Makes sense.
Don't leave evidence. Man, that gets you caught up. Um, let's see. Don't speak on matters that you're not allowed to speak on, even if you feel as though you want to voice your opinion. That could get you in a lot of trouble.
Knowing when to talk and knowing when to shut the fuck up is such an important tool.
Mm. You know, silence is golden, but duct tape is silver, and a lot of people don't remember that. But
Yes.
you gotta keep that in mind. What am I on number three?
Yes.
Um, so fourth thing to do. Stay true to yourself. Like if you feel as though something is steering from your path, or steering away from what you stand for, then don't stand for it. You know, stay true to yourself. Don't just follow a crowd or a trend just because you see everybody else doing it. That's like that question: would you go to the end of the cliff because all of your friends decided that they wanted to jump off? Fuck no, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be a follower. Um, and lastly, um, hmm, keep your friends close, but definitely keep your enemies closer. Oh my Jesus.
Funny thing about when we say enemies, usually your enemies and your haters are also your biggest fans.
Yes, that is so factual. Oh man, it doesn't even make
Because
sense.
your friends don't check your pages every day like your haters do. Your haters will check your page
Every
every damn
single
day.
day.
Like, there's some people that just wait for Curl to just
Man.
CP3 be like fresh out of jail. They be like, he out of jail. Oh, I'm about to
Oh
report
man,
him.
he went to jail.
Ah,
Oh, oh, what did he go to jail this time for?
you
That's the
know,
first question. You know, it's not even.
you
It's
know,
not even. Hey, bro, you good? Yeah, everything alright?
you know. But it's amazing because your haters are some of your biggest fans. Like one thing I had to learn that everybody be like, oh, block your nah. If you blocked all of your haters, you wouldn't have no activity on your page.
No.
Your
Hey, yo,
haters
big ups and applause to all the haters. I have to applaud all of the haters. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
exactly because they watch your page religiously. Like they will watch and just hate. Oh, he think he better than. Oh, he think he this. Oh, he
Yes.
think he that. And I love it because y'all give me views. Thank y'all.
Mm.
But I love it because it's just it lets me know I'm doing something right when I'm pissing people off.
Right, there we go. Exactly. It means that I'm doing something that makes you upset.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the fact that you wish you were there, or maybe because of the fact that you wish you could do the same.
So shout out to the haters.
Shout out big to the haters.
We miss you.
Oh, we love you. We love you. Now you said 5 don'ts.
Yes.
Ah, don't. I mean, I guess that's kind of like easy and kind of common sense, but
Common
don't.
sense ain't always common.
Okay. You ain't lying. Okay. Don't be a side nigga and decide that you're going to air it out on the Breakfast Club.
Wait a
Like,
minute. Side niggas is winning, so I don't know if I agree with that one, but go ahead.
I mean, listen, we side niggas is winning. They winning, yes. But come on, bro. You ain't gotta air out the dirty laundry. Not
Look,
like that.
look. August Alsine was side. He side Jada Pinkett Smith.
Bruh,
Monica
listen, big
Lewinsky.
props to my mans. I'm not gonna say
Monica
I'm not gonna say he's wrong
Lewinsky
for that, but I'm just saying
gave
it's wrong
sloppy
to
toppy
air.
and kept a dress on for Clinton. I think the side niggas is winning.
Oh man, comparison to Monica
Monica
Lewinsky.
Lewinsky back in this shit.
Wow, damn, yo,
She's a side chick though.
Yeah.
that's a crazy ass recap right there.
That's a
She was
whole-
the ultimate side chick.
Yeah, true that.
Indubitably.
But to the most powerful man in the world.
Oh man, yeah.
In the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig. It means something. It means something.
We ain't kids no more, Craig.
Oh man.
This show's going straight to hell.
They gonna shut us down. You shouldn't have put me up here. Another don't. Listen. Don't spend up all your goddamn money as soon as you decide to get an advance or you receive some money and you think everything's all good because you never know what is possible.
For all these slowpoke people, an advance means that they give you money that you have to pay back. So if the label advances you $100,000, you have to pay them back $100,000.
Yeah.
That ain't free money, people.
No, it's not.
So if you take all I got 100,000. I'm about to take all my kin folks to Foot Locker and buy them all retro Jordans, and then like people don't realize Will Smith was broke up until he got the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
He had a Grammy. He had platinum albums.
Yeah.
But he was spending money
Too
frivolously. One thing I loved about Will Smith was he said, "Let me show you how you go broke if you got $1 million." And he was like, first thing you use, you go buy a house, right? He's like, so you buy a $500,000 house. He said, well, if you get $1 million, you only get $600,000 out that $1 million because the government's gonna take their cut. So if you buy a house that's $700,000, you
already owe.
Yes.
You already owe. Because if you only have 600,000.
Give me a $200,000 little joint, I'm good.
But most people don't think like that. Most people think, well, I'm gonna get this mansion.
Mm-hmm. Why are you getting a mansion if you can't really accomplish?
Because you gotta realize
they eat with their eyes. That's really what happens.
Like if you make $80,000 a year, realistically after tax, $80,000 is before taxes. After the government takes their money and then you pay insurance and all that other bullshit, you probably make around $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
On paper it says 80. Your pocket you probably only get 50.
Right.
And that's what it is. So when we're not financially literate, we suffer.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Right, number 3. Number 3, don't. Oh, no. Be an upcoming artist and decide that you, because you're upcoming and you are on a rise, that you want to put everybody on. That's a process that comes with time. You have to know it can still happen. It's not something that's supposed to happen instantaneous though, just because you're on a rise. Because it's a marketing scheme. End of the day, you're trying to put people on to you first, and if you put people on to you and your partner, y'all might become competition between each other, and that's something that you don't want.
Yeah. You gotta take care of home first.
Yeah.
If you only sold 500,000 records, don't put another person on until you get to that million because you got to bridge the way.
You're bridging the gap.
So now you put another person on, and people may think he's sexier than you. He sing better than you. So now instead of selling 500,000 on your sophomore project, that's your second project for those that don't know what that means. Um, now you only selling 200,000 because
Right.
the guy you put on, he just took 300,000 of your fans. So now your protege then went from protege to your composition, and because you hadn't had your foot established, he has a 10-year career, and you're a one-hit wonder.
Right. Exactly. Whereas, it could have differed if you would have done it differently.
Yeah, definitely.
You could have both excelled at the same rate. Or basically, not at the same rate, but just in a latter time. And it's okay to wait. You gotta be patient.
Yeah,
Not everything is supposed to happen right here and right now. That's If it was that easy, everyone would be rich and everyone would, be in the industry.
true indeed, true indeed, true indeed.
Uh, Number four. Let's see. Do not allow this industry to get to your head, please.
Dear DMV artists, because this message is specifically for you.
Shit. I'm gonna say it again. Do not allow the music industry to get to your head.
A
Don't
lot of
allow
y'all
it.
niggas is double wood, and y'all
Shit.
walking around
You
like
know
you
what?
got the hottest thing out.
I'm not gonna say I'm the hottest nigga out here. I can't even say that on a track. Like, I know I have competition. I hear other R&B artists and I commend them all the time. I'm like, God damn it, you did it. Shit. I don't even get upset or envious. Like, damn, why didn't I think of that? I just say, you know what? That was clever as fuck. You got it, brother. You did it. You did the thing. But there's a lot of people that think differently.
Yeah.
And, they get a little bit of clout. They might get like 1,000 followers. Me right now, currently, I'm low on followers. I'm not going to cap it to you and tell you that I have the most following base. I don't. I do not. I make music. And sometimes I forget to even check my social media. That's real. Okay, sometimes I forget to post. I don't allow this to get to my head. I've seen certain people watch my stories within the last couple of days, and it's definitely got me together. Like, oh shit, well, I must have been in a feed. I must have just popped up randomly, and that's super dope that I did. Shout out to Black China for that.
Ooh.
um, but no, don't let this get to your head. Don't let it get to your head. Understand that we're all just people. That's it. Some people might be a little bit well known than others. Some people might have a little bit more money than others. We're all just people. That's it. That is it. You can't let it change you. Um, and lastly,
What's the last one?
be don't switch sides, okay? And when I say switch sides, I mean don't switch from those who are most loyal to you. If you know that there are a group of 5 people that you spoke to on a daily while you were making your first project or even your last project, and they were the closest people to you, don't run off and drop an album and decide that you're just gonna leave them. Don't do that. Don't be unloyal to those who love you the most.
I mean, loyalty is something very big.
It is. It's huge. It's huge. One, you never know who you're touching when you make your music.
That's true.
Okay? And your friends, the ones who are closest to you, those are the ones that sometimes either inspire you or listen to your music the most because they're going through some shit and it helps. Straight up.
So, what is your thought process when you write a song?
Um, Honestly, I'll listen to how the music moves me first before anything. Um, if it gives me a certain groove, I already know it's something that I want to dance to. It's going to be a little bit more upbeat. If it doesn't though, and it still hits like in a different way, I'll have to think a little bit harder. So it'll be something a little bit more along the lines of, oh, more realistic. Let's jump into it. Let's be a little bit more in depth about things.
Do you start with the chorus first, or do you go straight writing the verse first, or whatever hits you hits you?
Again, it depends on how it moves me. Sometimes I could. Sometimes I try to start with writing a hook. I'll be absolutely honest. That's the first thing I try to do. But if I can't master that, and I have a certain flow for it, and I decide that that's the cadence that I want for the verse. Sometimes I might just spill out the verse first and be like, you know what, the hook will come.
Okay, all right, cool.
So it all depends. It it really really depends on how the music is really flowing.
So tell me about the song "Perfect."
Perfect. Perfect is a song produced by my homeboy Jay. You can follow him on Instagram at fr33.by.nature. Okay.
That's a long ass like
I know it's free by nature. Okay, free by nature. But instead of the E's, it's three. That's my homeboy from high school actually, Jay. Good friend, close friend. Um, I'll give you a little backstory. So
Go
I
ahead.
got a phone call one day. And it wasn't even a phone call. Let me start it off right. I got a message on Facebook Messenger, and it was Jay. And I'm like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" He's like, "How are you?" Blah blah blah. I started telling him I'm doing okay. Blah. And the first question I asked him is, "Are you still doing music?" And he's like, "Yo, it's ironic that you even asked me that. I was just gonna ask you the same question, and not only was I gonna ask you the same question, I was gonna tell you to listen to some of my music." So he sends over some of his beats, and the beat that attracted me the most was Perfect. That's exactly what it's called. And it scared me because I was like, yeah, I don't even know how I'm gonna touch that first. I like it, but I don't know what I want to do to that. It took me a little bit. I started thinking, and I was like, you know what? How would you describe a woman that you feel doesn't get told in all the right ways that she's perfect? So I created something.
Was it a specific female you was thinking about when you wrote it?
Yes, but I won't mention who it is.
Inquiry minds want to know, damn it.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
All right, Carol, he's trying to play tough. Bring out the tough liquor.
Oh man. Oh man, he feels like he's gonna get me drunk so I can
Drunk stuff
spill the beans.
spilled his guts. All right, so we about to play this joint Perfect.
I know he don't tell you shit, but he should. He should, he should, he should. He won't, so I will. Oh, say oh no, say oh no. 'Cause you're perfect, girl, you're perfect. He don't tell you that you're worth it. You're looking good, I see you working. And baby, you deserve a Birkin. Because you're perfect, girl, you're perfect. He don't tell you that you're worth it. You're looking good, I see you deserve a Birkin, cause you're perfect. I just want your name, baby, tell me what your sign, cause I got you on my wave, and you linger on my mind. I know, say I know, say I know, say I know. I just want your name, baby, tell me what your sign, cause I got you on my wave, and you linger on my mind. I know, say I know, I know, say I know. You look perfect, girl, you look bad. I wanna give you what you ain't had. Yeah, I went out and bought a bag. Let's do the things that'll make a man. You can ride the wave, just hold my hand. I wanna make this moment last. It's like you know we gon' get the bag. It's kinda infectious the way you laugh. Girl, you're perfect. He don't tell you that you're worth it. You're looking good, I see you working. And baby, you deserve a Birkin, because you're perfect. Girl, you're perfect. He don't tell you that you're worth it. You're looking good, I see you working. And baby, you deserve a Birkin, because you're perfect. You look good like a quarter piece, quarter key. Make me wanna lock you down, quarantine. Anything you want, you can get from me. I'm tryna focus on what you need. Tryna get your love to the 12th degree. I let you call the shots like a referee. The only game I wanna play is you and me. I just want your name, baby. Tell me what your sign, cause I got you on my wave, and you linger on my mind. I know, say I know, say I know, say I know. I just want your name, baby. Tell me what your sign, cause I got you on my wave, and you linger on my mind. I know, say I know, say I know, say I know.
Okay. Get back, get back. So, you know I'm about to ask you, right?
What you gonna
Alright.
ask?
So, describe your perfect woman.
Oh man.
Let me turn this mic up. Talk loud and turn this mic up
Oh
for him because
man. Okay,
people need to
okay.
hear
He
this.
asked what my perfect woman is. First off, I do not discriminate. Okay, so open mind is key. That is what I look for most. Hmm, I don't know how to answer that question. Perfect woman.
Describe your perfect woman.
Describe my perfect woman. Good Lord have mercy. Um, Before I even say any of this, for all of the people that are watching, those being my best friend and others,
Shout them
um,
out.
Casey Curry, Shartina, we have my man Jay watching. I got Nicole watching, also known as Kisses. Um, let's see. The, for all of y'all, I apologize. Okay, I just want to say I apologize. I'm sorry for what I'm going to say. But my perfect woman. All right, let's see. She's got to have a figure something like um, Kylie Jenner, cause that's a problem. Good Lord, have mercy.
Okay.
Um, Skin tone doesn't matter to me. It does not matter. Like I said, open mind is key. Um, as long as you're an empowered woman.
So you like a strong woman.
Yes, I do. I like a woman that understands exactly who she is and knows what she wants.
Okay.
That's just to keep it real. Like
What about hair? You want short hair, long hair,
I need long
bald
hair.
hair?
I need long hair.
You can't
I
rub
mean,
her scalp?
we could get
She
there.
need
You know
that
what I'm
scalp rub, dog.
saying?
Sometimes that scalp rub be getting you to where you want to go, dog. Trust me, I'm in the same predicament. I like long hair, but I had an interaction with a young lady with short hair. At first,
Oh,
I was
short
like,
hair is sexy. I'm not gonna listen. I am not gonna cap it to you and
but
tell
first,
you that I do not like short hair. I have met some women that have blown my mind away.
but I was
Okay.
conflicted because I enjoyed rubbing her head while she was doing certain things.
Yeah,
And
I
had
get
to
that.
look
I get that.
myself-
And then I was like,
I had to
oh
look
man, I
myself
had
in
a
the mirror.
shortcut like this
Yeah.
too.
Am I gay? Am I gay for liking this?
Oh man, I
Carol,
feel that. I feel that.
CP3,
I
CP3.
feel that.
I
I
just,
feel
want to
that.
let you know one thing.
Yes.
Your mic is on.
I'm gonna let you know this. If I met a shorty that looked like Amber Rose, it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa, bro.
Yeah.
I commend you, Big Pimp. He's a bad one.
Yeah. Amber Rose was sexy with the short hair,
Bro,
though.
all
Hey, yo,
day.
I'm-
Actually, I thought she was more sexy with the short hair than she was with the long hair.
Yeah,
I've
she
never
was.
seen
She
her with-
was.
I've never seen her.
Yo,
with
I
long
seen a
hair.
picture with the long hair and I did not like it.
don't
I didn't.
see it.
I didn't find it as appealing. I was like,
I want to palm that. I want to palm that head. Dog.
she's just sexy with the bald head. Like,
I wanna palm
yes.
that. I wanna
And I've seen a
palm that
couple
head.
other women pull that,
Yeah.
and it's actually working for certain women. So to answer that question, I do not discriminate on that either. I can't. I cannot. I like long hair. I do. I like playing in hair, blah, blah, blah. But end of the day, if you got short hair and you want me to just, rub your scalp, baby, I'm here for you.
Okay.
I agree with that thing too. Man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have pretty feet though. That's on everything that I love. I don't care.
I
what
knew this
anyone
nigga was
says.
gonna say pretty feet though.
Oh
He
my
look like a
gosh.
pretty feet
Oh,
nigga though.
man,
He look like a pretty feet
I
nigga
guess
though.
I do.
I can see him. I
Listen,
can
you
see
can
him.
call it whatever you want to call it.
I can see
Listen,
him correcting
shout
the
out,
heel right now.
shout out to all the pretty feet women in the world.
I can
Because
see
Lord
him.
have mercy.
I can see him.
Have
right
you ever
now.
broken with a woman just because she had ugly toes?
No, but I haven't been with any women with ugly toes either. So
Oh, so that's a deal breaker.
I guess it is. If them toes look horrendous, then baby, that means that you just.
So if you got ballerina feet,
No. Oh, that's the difference. That's the difference. I'm a dancer, so I mean, I actually understand that. I have mad love for that.
okay, you can't. Nah. You straddling the fence,
That-
over
that-
there.
that's the
You
only-
straddling the
that's the
fence.
only
Nah,
thing
you
I'm
straddling the fence.
Nah,
You ain't
bro.
gonna give you a free pass with this one. Nah, you gotta make a decision.
Listen.
It's either one
I'm
or the
down
other.
for the pretty feet, but if you're a ballerina,
That means she doing other freaky shit.
you heard? I don't give a fuck if you got extra
She
knuckles
doing
on them
curl-
toes,
she
baby.
doing curl
What?
wets.
What you talking about?
She doing flips.
What are you talking about?
She got that bar.
So-
She got that bar out doing all types of.
You know what I'm saying?
stretches and
She's showing you tricks that you ain't never seen
So
before. Like.
so if she got dancer's feet, you could give her a pass.
I could give her a pass.
Only if it's dancer's feet.
Only if it's dancer's feet. Now, if you look like, Bigfoot done stomped on your big toe just because, and you got, 2 bunions on your big toe and on your pinky, we can't hang at all there.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Put your socks back on.
Put the socks back on.
All right. So what else? What else is in your perfect woman?
Let's see. I mean, you ever met a woman that just like smelled good without the perfume? She just smelled good, walk right by you, and you be like, "What the fuck was that? God damn it!"
Tasted good without the perfume. But never
I mean,
smelled
Jesus, we
good.
ain't gonna talk about that yet. But we ain't gonna get into that subject. But I'm just saying, y'all ever walk by a woman and just been like,
Damn.
shit, I don't even know what that was, but god damn, and she was just lovely, just lovely, graceful, not even doing too much. We're not talking about one of them like uppity, bougie, like thought she was better than the world shit. We talking about like one that just floated right by you, probably gets overlooked, bad as a motherfucker though. And you just was like, God damn, excuse me, I just gotta tell you that you're beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna walk away now.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel awkward.
And that shit actually works. I've actually got numbers off that line. I just wanted to let you know you were beautiful and step off. She was like, well, where are you going?
Right.
Oh.
Sweetie, I'm stepping. I gotta go. I just wanted to tell you. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to give you the compliment. And most times it's crazy because I'm that type of person who will just pay the compliment just to pay the compliment. I don't give a fuck about trying to get your number. If I see you again, that would be so great. That's awesome. I appreciate that.
But getting the number is a bonus.
Right, that's a bonus.
So-
That's a bonus.
So what is the weirdest thing a female like has done after she heard you sing? Like threw her panties at you, went up on stage, tried to kiss you.
Oh man.
We want to know this freaky ass shit.
Okay.
Got him on blast because he had his own audience
all
too.
right, so listen. It wasn't after I sang. I'll correct that. It was after I danced, actually. Let's see.
Twinkle toes.
I'm not gonna say who it was. All right, she's bad though. I will say that. Shout out to who she is. She knows who she is.
When
She
she
probably
is in
knows.
store, she will.
Yeah, probably. If she don't know, she probably will soon enough. But a few years back, I got asked could she come to my house, and I said, "Fuck yeah, that's cool." Her and a friend, and she was like, "Listen, I got this dope ass song that I want you to dance to." Now, me being the person that I am, I'm like, "Well, shit, play that thing. I want to hear it," and it actually slapped. Shout out to Absol, y'all. If y'all don't listen to Absol, y'all are fucking up, and your eardrums is all the way fucked up.
That's TDE.
Yes, it is. Terrorist Threats was the song, y'all. That's why I'm shouted out. So I started dancing. I wasn't even really paying any attention. I was just in the zone. I was dancing. I was off. I caught myself though, and when I looked in front of me, Shorty was laying on the floor playing with herself to me dancing.
Well, damn, I didn't know the story was gonna go that way.
And
I gotta learn how to dance.
Nigga, I'm about to YouTube after this show. YouTube Chris Brown moves and shit.
No bullshit.
I'm gonna be like Drake in that video.
Shout out to that girl once again. I cannot tell y'all who it is, but just know, again, she's back.
You showing your IG?
She's back. Yeah, she is on my IG. She is
Alright,
on
we
my
just gonna go
IG.
through those IG.
Hey, you can go through my IG. You gonna see some badass women. Good lord.
Like, what's your favorite song?
Right.
Now you gotta ask her, can you beatbox though?
Oh man. Can you beatbox though, baby?
Can you beatbox with Skittles?
Oh shit.
Oh man.
This
Yeah,
shit's
y'all
going
are crazy.
Yo,
But
we like to have fun here, man.
Hey, listen, I'm with it. I'm totally with it.
This is what we do at the bar,
I
baby.
do not contend any of this. Okay? What's your next question for me? 'Cause
I'm about to start pop locking and see if I can get somebody to do my
oh
shit.
shit!
We about to end the show and just learn dance moves.
But I put it to a YouTube tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So how you do with the arm? What was that with the flip?
Start with cutting 101, okay? You just start here, okay? With
Like
the
I
hands.
still the only dance I know do is the
When
robot and the
they
cabbage patch.
realize that you can move these fingers, that's when they're like, oh, it's on now. It's on. That nigga's a problem.
So, where can they find your music at?
Okay, so right now I have 2 songs on SoundCloud, and it's not the 2 songs that y'all just heard. The other music is not released yet, actually. So it was actually the first time it was being released here.
Oh shit, At the Bar is exclusive.
Yeah, definitely got the exclusive.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So now I'm about to change it up because now we gotta talk business.
Okay, what we talking?
So, like your homeboy did the beat for Perfect, right?
Yes.
You got it copywritten?
No.
So let me explain this. So one, when you do the copyright part, you're gonna need 3 copyrights.
3?
3.
Okay.
To do it correctly, if you really wanted to market it and like get it in movies or something like that, it's 3 copyrights. What it is you're gonna copyright your lyrics.
Okay.
The beat has to be copywritten. He has to be listed as the producer.
Okay.
And the 3rd copyright is the composition, which is the lyrics and the beat together.
Compilation. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, what about Miss Call? You know who did the beat for that? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Definitely do that. And then, I have no problem with SoundCloud, but I'd rather tell people, there's services like, DistroKid.
Absolutely. That's one of the main reasons why it's not been released.
Put it on DistroKid so you can put it on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, and all the other digital platforms. Now, this is where a lot of people fail. They have a hot song, and then they say, okay, well, it's on Spotify.
Okay.
And they don't put no promotion behind it.
No, that's definitely
and that's where it is. Or they'll do songs and do songs after songs after songs and put too many songs and we can't even
No, you can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
Yeah.
And so I tell artists all the time, don't oversaturate it, and
Oh no, no, that's why I only
people
want to release these two,
people don't understand. Like every day I'm hustling was a year old.
and it still slapped for years plus.
Yes, you know when they signed Rick Ross to that song, it was already 1 year old. Like the song we have now, shout out to my artist Renegade, the Money song. The Money song is probably like a year and a half old.
It
We didn't
slaps.
we put it on Spotify literally towards the end of 2019,
Okay.
and then we just been putting promotion behind it, putting on different playlists. We're at over 16,000
That's awesome.
Um,
That's amazing.
so
Shout out to Renegade.
salute, salute the Renegade.
Yes, sir.
Um, but it requires work. Like people think just because I put it on, even if you put it on SoundCloud, you still gotta put some promotion behind it. An artist that's afraid to invest in himself is an artist that's gonna fail.
Absolutely.
You know, and I, and I say that because like you know everything you see that we do at the bar, like it's an investment. You know,
Absolutely.
CP3 for him to do CP3 at the lab and Sports on the Hill, he invested in himself.
Right.
Even with Renegade, he invested in himself. You know, if you don't treat it like a business, it's going to.
It's a hobby at that point.
Yes.
If you don't treat it like it's a business, it's meaningless to you. It's something that you do on your spare time.
You know, and that's what like. I try to teach people and tell people these things because I just work my 8-hour job.
Right.
I've been up since 2 this morning, and we still have to come party and have fun and still do this interview.
Absolutely.
Like, CP3 had some shit happen to him today, which he could easily said, "Yo,
I'm
fuck
out of
it."
this thing.
Yo, dog, you just deal with this
Yeah,
shit.
just call it off, bro. I'm out. Fuck it.
But
We're not going to have.
because this is not, we treat it, this is our livelihood. You know, this is when I feel alive. I work to pay the pay so I can do this shit here, and that's how I chase success. So,
Absolutely.
and I tell people like if you're not gonna invest in yourself, um, you're planning to fail.
Right.
Because it takes a lot to invest in yourself.
It does. It does. It does. Don't think that this is just money that fell from the sky and I'm just doing my thing. No, I definitely worked a 9 to 5. I just quit my job. Okay, and the only reason why I quit my job is because it was discrimination and harassment at the job site, and I wasn't with that. Okay, um, I'll keep it 100%. I've worked as hard as I could to make just the tracks that I have, and that means grinding to just pay out for studio time and doing as much as you can. You're writing as much as you can so that you don't have to go in there half stepping with the little bit of time that you got because you scrounged up every penny that you had. No, I feel that. You have to invest in yourself.
I mean, it's I tell people like this: if and I don't knock nobody that like a lot of people love Jordans, and they'll be like, "Oh, I've never owned a pair of Jordans in my life," and I'm gonna tell you why.
I can say the same.
Because I've owned equipment, I've owned samplers, I've owned beat machines, I've owned keyboards, I own sampling keyboards, I've owned mixers, I've owned my computers.
Bigger things. Bigger things.
I've
You look at a
owned
bigger picture. You don't care about the materialistic
I've
things.
owned track boards. I've owned 2 different Pro Tools. I've owned 2 different inbox or 3 different inboxes.
Like I said, I have a
Mhm.
plethora of material items, but that didn't come just in a sweep of the night.
Yeah,
100%. And the only way
you,
that I got it was grinding hard,
you
like
grind for it,
working, 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 and working some more, and slaving for it.
and you can't be afraid of that.
You can't. Because if you see something in the store and you like it, so be it if it's something material or if it's something that might help you in your future path. Grab that shit. You should be able to have the means to buy it at all times, at all costs, no matter what. That's why you work. That's why. It's not so that you can tell other people, oh, I got a job.
You know, I mean, but and that's the thing. Like, my focus is, yeah, I want a 4K TV, but damn, I'd rather buy a camera that shoots in 4K so we could shoot the CP3.
We could shoot a movie. You
We
feel
could
me?
make our own movie.
We made a movie.
Exactly.
And now we done made enough to go and buy 10 of those TV screens and place them wherever the fuck we want to put them.
Yeah, because we just gonna make a movie about CP3's life and all the guilty people that he done did,
All his guilty pleasures.
all this guilty shit that he done did to make $1 million off of
As
it.
long as we change the names, I don't need nobody coming back for no residual paycheck.
Chronicles of CP3.
What's coming, baby? Stay tuned.
Wait till we get to chapter 3, Sister Act.
Oh, shit. Nutting it up.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned after the show. I'm giving graphic details. Hit me on IG.
Oh man.
Hit at the bar radio on IG, and I'll give you some graphic details.
All visual evidence has been destroyed. This is before cell phones. Before cameras on cell phones.
Oh shit. He said this is when they had the.
But I have a pre-taped conversation that happened while we was going to Virginia Beach and some confessions. Some Usher. I got a voice memo on my phone. I have some Usher confessions.
I knew I heard some interference on the radio, man. I knew you was recording some shit.
iPhone life, baby. But you know, this game you gotta sacrifice though, and you know,
yes.
I see you're very passionate about what you do.
I am. Very much so.
I mean, the 2 songs are fire.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wrote them off of real life experiences. They weren't. I don't want anyone to ever think that I wrote something fictitious. It's not like that. That's not how it goes. Actually, these are real live people. Okay, and I love people. I want people to feel me the way I feel people. So I wrote those songs specifically because there are certain people in this world that need to hear that. Perfect specifically. There's a lot of times that people feel as though they're not loved enough. Here's a way to feel a little bit more love. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I don't love none of y'all.
I hate you. I especially hate you.
Yeah, I'm definitely that guy that walks in the room and says, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and you're cool. I'm out.
People like,
but I am a lover in the end of the day. So those songs were specifically made for people that needed some love. And, you know, Missed Calls was made for those who are out here creeping, doing all the late night dirty things. Lord knows, because we have a few of them. We have a few.
I've been waiting for entanglement music.
That should be your next single.
Oh shit! You know, I don't think y'all understand how many times I've seen the word entanglement pop up in my fucking feed.
Yeah,
but that shit is hilarious. Like,
it's hilarious.
I'm fucking crying. Like
they did a little remix joint, but oh my god, I'm so tired of that word now, though.
Man, I feel like this about to be a fucking movie. Like I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the motion picture.
Lifetime movie.
Entanglement. Lifetime
movie starring Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh,
and the Jada Pinkett
shit.
Smith. And the Jada Pinkett Smith. In Entanglement, the movie.
Oh, fuck. Yo, that sounds worse than the Kim K fucking porno. Like, god damn.
I wonder if it's gonna be. I wonder if you're gonna drop the sex tape.
Oh man.
That'd
I'd pay for that
hey,
one.
That right there.
I'd pay for that one.
Hey, here's what's real. Would he drop the sex tape on OnlyFans?
Oh yeah.
Is that fucked up to ask?
He'd be $1 million off of that.
Oh yeah.
Brad, my man's would have made a bag. Like, yo, I do have this one porno in the bag. Hold
So real talk, and I know a lot of females who got like a lot of own. So one day I was like, you know, going through IG. I saw a dude. He had his OnlyFans joint.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck?
I I heard
Dudes have
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
and
Nigga,
actually have
I'm
subscribers.
gonna keep it G as a motherfucker.
Go
If
ahead.
a shorty wanna pay me just to see me, hello, I'm here. I'll take pictures.
No bullshit.
And I'm gonna keep it even more G. If you're asking for me to just take regular everyday motherfucking pictures and you wanna pay for those, yes, baby. Yes.
I'm looking for a sponsor.
I'm always looking for a sponsor at all costs.
Except for CP3, he's trying to go to Only Fetish.
Oh shit!
Hey man, look.
Shout out to those
Whatever
who
pays
love
the
pretty
bills,
toes.
baby.
Pretty toes.
See, I don't got a toe fetish.
For $100, CP3 will piss on you.
Oh man.
For
Oh
extra,
man.
for extra 50, he get you get the number 2 special.
Oh Jesus.
I ain't even went that hard before, but hey, that's what you like, baby. Hit me up. We'll take care of that too.
Would
Oh,
you for
man.
real?
For the down and dirty? No, I would not.
In her bed.
I'm not down for that shit. That shit is foul. And I mean
Notice-
that literally and figuratively.
Notice
Like,
the two
what
clean
in the
dudes over here
fuck?
said no.
Like what?
This trifling ass, entrapment ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Entanglement.
You
In her
entanglement
bed.
ass.
It's not my bed. If she
It's
wanna
not
do
my
it,
baby.
It's her bed.
But you would?
Hey, the price is
God
right, man.
damn.
What if it was for
It's
free?
like that famous question, would you
Nah.
shit on my chest? Fuck no, baby.
It depends on if it's before the nut or after the nut.
Nope, and no. Like, I'm sorry, you're asking me to do something that I do in the privacy of my own bathroom. Like, fuck no. Like, nah, bruh.
She's like, she looked at the little seductive eyes and was like, you know, it really turned me on if you just shit on me.
Bruh. I don't give a fuck how bad she is. Listen, you gotta get me real drugged up in order for me to do some dumbass shit like that. And I mean real drugged up. Like, bruh, I gotta be like inebriated and like hurt.
CP3 calls that a Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday?
It depends on how sexy she was when she asked for it.
Bruh.
I had some of the sexiest females ask for some of the craziest
Okay, but
shit.
I
So
I
she
have
looked
this-
really
I
sexy.
have this synopsis though.
Uh-oh.
Straight up, 100 bands. Like, and I've learned this through the years, ever since I was like 21. Straight up. And I worked in the club industry. Okay? So I really, really know this to be true. The sexier the woman is, the nastier she is. And I put that on every fucking thing that I love. It does not matter who she is. It's like, oh man, she might sit here and compel to you that she is not, but I promise, she has the dirtiest mind, the dirtiest thoughts floating through her mind.
And that's the thing that I tell these young cats that always want to poke their chest out when they get with a female one time and it's one and done. I'm like,
Right,
you're
nigga,
never going
you-
to know how freaky she is unless you get that return call. And
Oh,
that lets
thank
you
you.
know that your dick is some trash if you don't get that return call.
Okay. If you don't get the call back, you know, that's just like an audition. If you don't get the call back, nigga, you wasn't shit.
And folks don't realize that. And that's the key
Why
to
she
the
didn't call
game.
me back?
And some of them don't even think about it. They just happen they got a notch on their belt. They got their 10 minutes of their neck bob and their little fake stroke. And they think they did something and don't ever get a call back. Never even think about why until those late drunk nights when they trying to call some to get some and can't get none because your stroke game is weak, baby.
Yo, shit sucks. And we're sorry for that.
The
I
mixtape.
apologize. No, the mixtape.
The mixtape. Your shit sucks. The remix.
Don't do it.
How many features would be on that?
Not
Alright.
enough.
Sheesh.
Oh my God, I'm in stitches. All right, we're winding down now.
So we ain't gone into a 2-hour show.
I see.
I see.
Funny how that shit happens. Thank God I know the owner of the studio.
That's
in the
called
bar.
good company right there.
Definitely.
Good company. Y'all definitely have been a blast. Y'all are cool, man.
Hey, man, appreciate
Shout
it.
out your social media and stuff.
Follow me at Hinton the Mark. That's HintonTheMarc. Hinton the Mark. Okay. Also you can find me at nah, that's too long of a name. I ain't gonna give y'all all that. That's way too long. And I don't want to spell out letters. But Hinton the Market at IG.com. Or you can find me on Facebook, Hinton Combs. Hinton R&B Combs. HintonRNB. RN the letter like Nancy. B Combs.
CP3, where can they find you?
You can find me any and everywhere. Hashtag CP3, hashtag SportsOTHP, hashtag True Radio Network LLC, Beats by CP3. You can find me on YouTube, Carol Porter the Third. That's with three eyes, not the number three. You can find me on Instagram, Carol Porter. And you can always find me on Facebook at Carol Porter the Third. I'm almost out of friends, so go hit the backup page, Carol Porter, or go follow my YouTube because I'm trying to get off of Facebook. Because you know what? Fuck Zuckerberg.
Ooh.
So I won't have a show next week. Um,
My bad. I
We'll
forgot
probably
this
get
your
that
show.
down.
oh well. You can find it. Well, it's at the bar, so you can 151. Usually on my Facebook, I'm at like 5,000 friends. I have a backup page that says At the Bar Radio. Look for that. It's on Facebook. You can catch the podcast At the Bar podcast on YouTube. You can catch me on IG, either Rakeem151 or At the Bar Radio. Periscope, Rakeem151. I'm on Twitch. Fuck Twitch. But I'm on there. I think it's active already on Twitch as well, and some other platform somewhere. I'm on, and I'll probably be at the bar again with some more liquor, because that's what we do. And like it's been a great show. We spotlight indie artists. We have great vibes. We got some things working up. Um, my man hit me up about an event August 16th.
Okay.
He wants me to bring Renegade out, so I got to talk to him. And he was like, well, they kind of want some other artists. You should never tell a nigga that got nothing but indie artists as friends that. So
So am I
I'd be
gonna get
like,
an invite? That's my question right there. That's all I want to know. Am I gonna get the invite?
oh, definitely, 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 definitely. So we're gonna see because I told him even if I can't get Renegade to come through, I may bring another artist that's down with me to spotlight. So I mean, we vibing here.
I'm with it.
So
I'm with it.
that's what we do.
Y'all have been great.
Cause like go-go bands are gonna be playing and stuff like that. I'm gonna reach back out to my man because he was supposed to hit me with the dude's information. Shout out to We Fam Don, SRB band. So shout out to them. We're gonna definitely link up with them and we be doing some things. And shout out to Akuza clothing line. Akuza, one of the best clothing lines in the DMV, and it's a big difference. You can feel their material. Like their material is like it's not the Hulk Hogan shirt you wore from Foreman Mills. When you sneeze in it and you get a rip in it.
Oh shit.
Like, no, nigga, you don't have muscles. You just have a cheap shirt.
Oh man.
Shout
So
out to Eric Kuzma.
the accuser shirt's nice, thick, got great positive message.
Hey.
Black men doing their thing. Um, as we're looking to support black businesses. So
Absolutely.
just don't be tagging that on your IG and your Facebook. Like check Eric Hughes out. They're on my IG. Shout out to my man Sar. They're gonna get their website up pretty soon. But they're on my IG. The clothing line is banging. Like real talk. They came through. They blessed me in CP3 with shirts, and I went them proudly. And honestly, I would even when I get some more money, go back and shop with them because the quality was that good.
Yes,
So,
sir. Well,
so definitely.
Be on the lookout. CP3 Sports on the Hill and Eric Kuzma. Got some things in the works for you, so stay tuned.
So definitely, definitely. So, and then they actually invited us out to an event, a Juneteenth event. It happened to rain, but we're building with them, and we're trying to do. We're trying to put on a virtual fashion show with them.
Hey.
And then if I do a virtual fashion show, I probably want to bring in some artists too. So we're probably looking to do a virtual fashion show, and even also a fashion show. We can actually bring some artists in, but that's later down the year. Um, you know, so we love building with black businesses.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
definitely.
Well, before we get up out of here, for all those who were watching on my behalf, I want to shout y'all out one more time.
Go
Casey
ahead.
Curry, Coley, you know who y'all are. Tina, my baby sister Ty Ty, um, my whole family, y'all know I love y'all.